All right, let's get right into this. We all have mirrors. It's something we use every single day, mostly just to check how we look. But what if that same mirror could do a whole lot more? Today, we're going to explore a really cool idea, turning that everyday mirror into your own personal health analyst.
Just think about that for a second. Imagine you're getting ready in the morning, and instead of just, making sure your hair is right, your mirror gives you a little helpful insight into how you're actually doing. It's a simple question, but it totally flips the idea of a mirror on its head.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem, doesn't it? Our bodies are giving us these little signals all the time. You see dark circles and you think, oh, I need some concealer. But maybe it's a sign you're not sleeping well, or pale lips might hint that you need to drink more water. We see these things, but we've kind of trained ourselves to just ignore them or cover them up.
So if the problem is that we're just not noticing these signs, well, the solution is to have something that can notice them for us. And that's exactly where this idea comes in, the AI-powered smart mirror.
It's pretty much what it sounds like. You've got this mirror that looks normal, but hidden behind the glass is a tiny camera. It works with an AI to do a quick, non-invasive scan of your face. So it's not just looking at you, it's kind of looking out for you, giving you this quick daily health snapshot.
A health report from your mirror. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like science fiction. You're probably thinking, okay, but what can it really tell just from my face? Well, let's get into the specifics.
And this is where it gets really interesting. We're talking about a whole range of things. It could potentially analyze your stress levels, maybe by looking at tiny muscle tensions in your face. It could gauge hydration from your skin and lip texture. It might even spot indicators for things like anemia through your skin tone, or just plain old fatigue by looking at the redness in your eyes.
Okay, this all sounds amazing, but how does it actually work? Is this some super complex, expensive piece of tech? Let's pull back the curtain for a minute and see what's actually making this idea tick.
So the hardware, it's actually not science fiction at all. It's built with stuff that's pretty accessible. A one-way mirror, a tiny computer like a Raspberry Pi, a basic camera, and a display screen. This is the kind of technology that makers and DIYers are using every single day.
The real magic, of course, is in the software. This is the brains of the whole operation. It uses programming languages like Python and these really powerful open-source AI libraries like OpenCV to find your face, and then something like TensorFlow or Medipipe to do the heavy lifting of the analysis.
So it all comes together in 4 pretty simple steps. First, the camera grabs your image. Second, the software zooms in on those key features, skin tone, eye redness, and so on. Third, the AI model compares what it sees to a huge database of health indicators. And finally, based on all that, it gives you a personalized suggestion right there on the mirror.
And that last step is really the whole point, isn't it? The suggestions. What kind of advice are we actually talking about here? Let's look at a couple real-world examples of the friendly little nudges you might get.
Here's a perfect one. So simple, but so important. Based on maybe your lip moisture or your skin texture, the mirror gives you a piece of advice we probably all need to hear a lot more often.
Or how about this? It could even tune into your mental state. By analyzing your facial expression, maybe it notices signs of stress that you haven't even consciously realized yet. It's a little prompt to just step back and take a breath.
And here's another great one. Maybe it detects a certain skin pallor and suggests getting a bit of sunlight, which, is crucial for vitamin D. The key here is that these aren't medical diagnoses. They're just gentle, proactive wellness prompts.
So when you put it all together, the simple tech, the smart analysis, the helpful nudges, you start to see why this is such a powerful idea. It's more than just a cool gadget. It's a glimpse into a future where our health is supported by technology that just disappears into the background of our lives.
This comparison just says it all, doesn't it? Your mirror today shows you how you look. A smart mirror could show you how you're doing. That's a huge shift from just worrying about appearance to actually having awareness of your well-being.
And that's the real genius of it. It doesn't ask you to create some new, complicated habit. It just slides right into a routine you already have. It makes health awareness a natural part of your morning. It's not about diagnosing something serious. It's about catching those little patterns early on.
And this is so important. You don't have to remember to charge another device or open an app. It's passive. It's just there. It's about moving away from gadgets we have to actively manage and toward an environment that helps manage our well-being with us, quietly in the background. So as we start to wrap this up, let's just take a step back and think about what a concept like this really means for the future of our health. This line from the source material really is the perfect summary. It reframes an object we usually associate with vanity into a tool for vitality. It's all about creating technology that helps us listen to our own bodies just a little bit more closely.
And that leaves us with one last big question. If your mirror can become a health analyst, what's next? Could your office chair monitor your posture? Could your pillow track your sleep quality without a wearable? What's the next everyday object in your home that could be redesigned to quietly take care of you?